There we go. Thank you, guys. Mr. Thompson forgets the mute button exists sometimes. All right, let's try this again. One more time. I totally just rambled on there for a minute, didn't I? All right. So again, sticks and nunchucks is what you guys need for your class today. We're going to use them both at the same time today. But we're going to start with nunchucks first, okay? So if you have one nunchuck, you're doing like 10 spins, and then you're going to switch your hands and do it in the other hand. If you got double chucks, then awesome. Just keep doing your double chucks. All right. Now let's get bowed in one more time. I'm sorry, you guys. Go to attention, bow, courtesy. Some of you guys, I could tell were doing it with me, even though you couldn't hear me. So thank you. Go to position. All right. Student creed number 1. I develop myself physically and mentally based on the spirit of personal achievement. Number 2. I will only fight to defend my life and the lives of others. Number 3. I achieve my fullest potential, developing knowledge, honesty, and strength. And 11. What's your goal? Black belt, excellent, sir. That looks a little better now. I can see everybody actually doing it. All right, cool. Let's take your nunchucks. Things you'll need to know today. So like I said, we're just going to do a little bit of basics with your nunchucks and a little basics with your sticks, and then we're going to put them together today. All right, so you need to make sure you have a figure 8. It's going to be the biggest one today. All right, you got to have a good figure 8 with your nunchucks. So that goes across and across. I've been working on this for a little while now, so just make sure you guys have this nice good one, nice and small. Make it. Doing them both right here. Good. Keep going just a little bit longer. Let's see who we got today going fast. As always, Mr. Wyatt and Mr. Wyatt. I forget we have 2 Wyatts, and both of them are going pretty fast. Nice job.
Keep going.
All right. Lexi's going really fast too. Nice job there, Miss Lexi. All right. And time. All right. You also need to know how to do your hip, hip up. So just make sure your hip and up is looking good. Just go across and then cross and then back up. Remember, I'm wrapping it around my hip. It's going to this side, going to this side, and then back up. And then this side, back up. You got 2 of them. You're going fast. You can go at the same time if you want. You can do 1 at a time. Doesn't matter too much to me. 1, 2, 3. Good. Get those hip ups. All right. And time. Next one you'll need to know how to do. All right, is your forward spin, and then you're going under your arm. So forward, under, and then backward spin, and you go over your shoulder. Forward, under, backwards, up, forwards, under, backwards, up, forwards, under. That's good, that's good. If you got 2 of them, you're doing both of them. If you got 1, same thing, try it in one hand, and then try it in the other hand. Good. Now don't forget, grab your nunchucks at the top, right? This is what's going to give you the most control. Some of you guys remember doing a lesson with me where we did the whole lesson grabbing at the bottom, and that's hard, really, really hard. So if you want to make it a little easier on yourself, go to the top of the nunchuck, keep going, 1, 2, 1, and 2. All right, and time. All right, next one you guys might do. Well, we have your forward spin and your backward spin, but you guys are good. We just kind of did that. We have your helicopter too. All right, so this is going to be one of the last ones with your nunchucks. You're going to spin it around your head and across, and then back around, across. All right, so it just goes around and down, and around and down. Good. Let's see it, Mr. Wyatt. I want to talk to Wyatt Simon. Let's see it, buddy. Around down, you're tough. Keep going there. Around and down, around and down. If you got 2 of them, just do 1 hand, or you can try doubles. You can come around with both of them, it still works. Just when you spin it more than once around your head, you just got to make sure they're not too close so they don't hit. And then down, around, and down. Nice. All right. And time right there. All right. Grab your sticks. Let's get some stick hitting going. All right. Here we go with your sticks. So something you'll need to know how to do with your sticks. A figure 8, just like your nunchuck. Same exact thing. I'm going to go here and here. Now you can do it with 1 hand and just kind of get a nice good rhythm going. And you can try the other hand, or you can do one side and the other side and the other side. I'm not too picky. Just make sure both hands are able to do the figure 8s. As you get better, then you start getting a little bit more wrist motion in there, and you can actually make it pretty fast. 1, 2, 1, 2. And if you're not quite that fast yet, that's okay. You can make it nice and big and powerful. Boom, 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 boom. All right, good. And then if you've got that, you can do your, little butterfly with your screaming sticks. If you don't know how to do this, don't worry. This is part of my black belt curriculum. They have a form that has this. If you're not a black belt, you can just keep doing your regular figure eights. Good. And time. All right. And then some of your basic strikes. We have your one strike, which just goes across the body. So just go 1, 1, 1, 1. Then we have across your body where I go across onto this side, 2, and then the other side, 2. It goes across my shoulder, hit, across my shoulder, hit. Good. That's it. Nice. And then we have your 5 strikes. That's the one where I just go poke. We have your 3 strikes where you're just going low with it. We have your 4 strikes where you go across, boom, the other side across, boom, 1, 2, that's it, that's it. And good. And the last one is a hand roll. All right, this is the final one. Now, if you're still working on this one, then don't worry too much about it. Okay, you guys are gonna we'll kind of work on it a little bit during today. But I take the stick and it's gonna go around the side. If you already know it, then just keep working on both of them at the same time, forwards, backwards, 1 forward, 1 backward. If you need some help right here, I'm letting it go down or around. You can just do a big circle with your arm if you want. All right, just be careful you don't hit the ceiling or the floor. And then make it smaller, and then smaller, and smaller, and then relax your wrist and let it just kind of go. I just gotta pinch it in between my thumb and finger right here, and I just let it fall down, fall down. That's it, just like that. If you got it, awesome. You can like keep going, spinning it fast. Good. All right, and time. Okay, so that's pretty much with your sticks. You don't need to know very much with your. Oh, I forgot one more. Helicopter with your stick. That was the last one. All right, same thing as the nunchuck. It goes around your head and down. Just be aware of your surroundings. Don't destroy your living room or wherever you're at. And around and down. You're just like a lasso. You're just swinging around your head and down. And once you get it, you can add a little bit of power. Whoosh down, whoosh down. Again, be aware of your surroundings. Be careful. Your stick should not go flying. If your sticks are going flying, you are not holding onto your stick hard enough. All right, you gotta get a good grip. There should be nobody dropping sticks inside or outside today. All right, hold on to those sticks. Down and down. All right, now we're good. Okay, so you want you to put a screaming stick down, and I want you to pick up your nunchuck. All right, here we go. So here's what you're gonna do. We're gonna start off just a backward spin. All right, backward spin. With the other hand, you guys are working on doing a 1 strike and a 2 strike. You're just going 1, 2, 1, 2. There you go. Yeah, that's like most of you guys got that one pretty easy. 1, 2. If you want to go through all your 5 strikes, you can. 1, 2, and then 3, and then 4, and then 5. It's a little bit tricky with the nunchuck spinning. All right, do a forward spin now. Keep going. Ready? And go 1, 2, 1, 2. And if you know all 5 strikes, go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If you haven't learned all 5 strikes yet, don't worry, you will at some point. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. All right, switch your hands. Other hand's going backwards now. This hand's doing the strikes, doing your 1 strike and your 2 strike, 1 strike and 2 strike, or all 5 strikes. 1, 2. So my black belts, if you want to go through all 12 strikes, go for it. So it gets a little tricky when you're doing 6 and 7 with those nunchucks right there. Keep it up. 1, 2, 1. And now forward spin. Keep going. 1, 2, 1, 2. Good. Just a little longer. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Oh, that's a little hard. All right. And stop right there. Very good. All right, switch your hands again. Back to the left hand for your stick, right hand for your nunchuck. All right, now you're going to do a figure 8 with this hand, but you're going to alternate. So I'm going to do a figure 8 and then figure 8 with my stick. Figure 8, figure 8, figure 8, figure 8. Now, as you get going with your figure 8, you might want to tuck it underneath your arm if you know how to do that. That's kind of a bonus one. It just kind of keeps it out of the way, figure 8, and then tuck. That way it's out of the way. And then flick it around, 1, 2, and then tuck. And then figure 8, flick it around, tuck, flick it around. Whoops, I missed it. And tuck. 1, 2, 1, 1, 2. Good. You guys are doing good. All right, switch your hands, other side. Same thing, alternating go. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 2. Good. And if you want to get a little fancy, you can do maybe a couple with your stick and then a couple with your nunchuck. Ooh. There you go. Nice on your stick. Don't forget to hold it just a little bit higher. That gives you more control. On your nunchuck, same thing. Hold it nice and high at the top. Keep going. Figure eight. Figure eight. Figure eight. Figure eight. All right, and stop right there. Okay, switch it back over to the other side. Now we're doing your helicopters around. So we're still alternating. Now in a second, we're gonna start doing things a little bit more together. Like nunchucks can do one thing, sticks do another. But right now, around, helicopter, around, back, helicopter, around. And you can go reverse helicopters back around. So you're doing 2 of them if you want. But again, just spin around and down. And then the other one goes around and down, around and down. If you want to try them at the same time, you can. Whoosh, around, whoosh, around. There you go. All right, and time. Other side, go. Now the hard part is your nunchuck is a little bit faster than your stick, right? So if you're doing it at the same time, you got to time it a little bit more. Make sure your stick has some good speed as well. This is your power right here, and this is your speed. So if they're working together, you got to make them happen at the same time. Make sure the timing's working. Go ahead, keep going around and down helicopters. You do one at a time together at the same time. Maybe do a one way, one the other way, and then one way, one the other way. That's it. If you want to focus on your stick being strong, your nunchuck being fast, you can do that too. Do a fast one with your nunchuck, and then a strong one with your stick. And then a fast one with your nunchuck, and a strong one with your stick. Good, almost done. In 3, 2, 1, and time. All right, put it back in the other side now. Okay, now we're gonna start doing a little bit of combinations. So start your nunchuck forward, under, and then backwards up. This is all you're doing, just forward, under, backwards up. You gotta get that nice good rhythm, because then your Screama stick is going to start doing some helicoptering as you're going to go around it. This one's a little tough. If that's too hard for you, then you can just work on doing your 1, 2, 1, 2 strike again while this one's going up and going down. All right. So give it a try. As it goes up, I go down right here, and then as it goes down, I go back around with the Screama stick. So I got to remember, if I go towards my nunchuck, I want to get the nunchuck out of the way. So I'm going to put it up. And then forward spin as it goes down, boom. And then backward spin as it goes up. And then forward spin as it goes down. Backward spin, up, forward spin. Whoops, that's not a forward spin. There's a forward spin. And down, all right. Good. And switch to the other side. Again, my level 1 students and my level 2 students, if that's too hard, again, just work on 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 while your nunchuck is doing forward, under, backwards, up. All right, keep going. Forwards, under, backwards, up. Get that good rhythm first. Once your nunchuck is good and it's just kind of doing its own thing, then you can start adding in the helicopter. Whoosh around. Oh, my left hand needs a little bit of practice. Woo! Oh, man. Yeah, this one's a little bit funky. I'm sorry if you're not left-handed. Wow, almost done in 3, 2, 1, and time. All right, switching back over to the other side. All right, now we're doing our hip, hip, up. While you're doing that, so you're going to go figure 8 with your stick into a hip, hip, up. This one's a little bit easier. So again, figure 8, stick, hip, hip, up. Figure 8, stick, hip, hip, up. I kind of like this one. Just flows pretty nice. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Good. Figure 8. And remember, speed is awesome. But if you're not quite there yet, I shouldn't see you being like, ah, all right. I want to see some good movement, so don't rush yourself. I'm going to go fast sometimes. I'm going to do it slow with you guys. We got all levels on here. So don't compare yourself to somebody that's been on here for like 4 years that's been practicing this, maybe longer. If you've only been here for a few months or maybe a year, maybe even 2, don't expect to be as good as everybody else yet. You'll get there. That's okay. All right. And switch to the other side. Good. All right, keep going. Now this one's doing the figure 8. This one goes hip, hip, up. Figure 8, hip, hip, up. 1, 2, hip, hip, up. 1. Oh man, I was gonna do hip, hip, up with my stick. That doesn't work. 1, 2, up. Figure 8. 1, 2, up. Figure 8. Nice. Now you guys are prepared. So then when those bad guys attack you, you'll pull out your nunchucks and you'll pull out your stick. I'm just kidding. That would never happen. This is a good coordination drill. It's good to start kind of getting those left sides of the brain, the right sides of the brain all working together with some of these drills. Nice. All right, and time. All right, switching back over and to the other side. Now for this one, we're a little more fun. All right, we didn't practice this one earlier, but you already know how to do it. So put your hand in the middle of your stick and you're doing your figure 8s right here. All right, just like you would with your bow staff. What? Now we're doing bow staff. All right, right here. And then if you can make it small, that's good. The smaller you do this one, the easier it's gonna be. All right, just a nice, easy little small one. And then while you're doing that one, you want you guys doing any combos with your other nunchucks. So you can do some hip, hip, up. You can work on helicopter, where I'm just spinning above my head as I'm doing this. You can work on some forward spins, backward spins, figure 8s while you do it. Figure 8's probably my favorite because it's pretty much the same motion you're doing with the other hand. Good. If you want some challenges, go backwards. Let's see if Denise can do it. Can you do backwards with the stick and then forwards with the nunchuck? Dang it, I still can't do it. I can't do it that one either. Still not working for me. Forwards. That is hard. That is so hard. All right, switch your hands. Other hand, same thing. Go ahead, grab it in the middle, doing your figure 8 with the stick. And then whatever else you want with the nunchuck, it can be your hip, hip, up again. Be around the head, helicopters. It can be figure 8s. Ooh, we got Wyatt's doing a double figure 8 across right there. That's kind of cool. Nice job. Sorry, I keep getting 2 Wyatts. Wyatt, Dimitra, there we go. All right. And time right there. Switch. All right, sorry, actually keep it in this hand just for a little bit longer, because now we're going to do a little jump rope. So you're doing your hand roll. So I talked about the hand roll earlier where it's going like this. Take your nunchuck and you're just going to jump rope, literally. All right, I want you to jump rope. Imagine you're jumping over your stick and your nunchuck. We're going to make it a little bit more funny in a second. So let's get a nice good rhythm going. If you can do this, you're going to have some really good timing, and this next show is going to be really easy. Woo! Uh-oh, last mistake. All right, keep going. This is the hard part with the hand rolls, is you got to pinch it really tight between your thumb, otherwise it might go flying. All right, and switch your hands other side. Keep jumping rope, go. It's the most awkward jump rope in the world. All right, it's about 10 more seconds. Keep going. Nunchuck in one, stick in the other. Yeah, hey, got some level 1 students that are actually getting this pretty good. Way to go. And time. All right, man, just keep it in this hand now. All right, so the stick is in your left hand, nunchuck's in your right hand. All right, so you're going to do a hand roll with this one. While you're doing that hand roll, I want you guys working on now. I got a couple different options, so we'll start off with the easy one. All right, hand roll, easy. You're just doing your hip, hip up while you're doing a hand roll. Okay, you're just gonna keep doing that with the stick. So that's option number 1. Okay, if you want to do that one's fine. If you want another easy one, you can just work on spinning while you're doing a hand roll. You can do a backward spin or a forward spin, or you can do your figure 8s with one hand while this one's doing hand rolls. All right, and so any of those are good. That's kind of my level 1 option. All right, so doing hand roll there and then spinning with the other one. All right, now if you've got that, then the next one is doing your hip, hip ups. And then if you've got that, here's my hard one. You guys are doing a hand roll. All right, so you're doing a hand roll with this hand while this one's doing a little bit of a hand roll. We're doing our stick hand roll with our nunchuck hand roll at the same time. All right, so if you know how to do those, you can try it. If you don't know how, just pick one of the easier ones. That's all right. So go ahead, see if you can do that. And then go back the other way. Oh man, this is a little hard to focus. You gotta keep it going at the same time. You can't stop your stick and then do the hand roll right there. You gotta do it at the same time. Hand roll down, hand roll down. And if you can keep it going right here while this one's doing that, it's good. Oops. Got some butterfingers today. All right. Split your hands, other side. Go ahead, go. Hand roll with this one. And then either spins or hip hip ups or hand rolls with this one right here. I'm still having a little trouble keeping my stick going right here. If you can just keep it going and then work on your hand rolls. Nice. There we go. Ooh, we got some people that are doing pretty good. Let's see here. We got Kaylee and Joey. Not bad. Got those nunchucks spinning pretty well. And, oh, Mr. Aaron. Yeah, Aaron's getting it. All right. Nice job, Stacy. All right, and time. Very, very nice. All right, and final one. This is just kind of for fun. You're grabbing the middle of your stick, and I want you guys working on. I'm sorry. No, I actually put it back down right here. I'm going to change gears just for a second. Now, last one I want you guys doing is going to be a little bit of. This is a fancy move. All right, we're going to work on a little spin around the stick and a catch. All right, so you're going to hold it straight out towards the middle right here. I'm going to do it kind of sideways so you can see. I'm going to take my nunchuck. I'm going to wrap it around. It's actually a nunchuck move because you can wrap your chains around each other and do a little spin. So you're going to go around the stick and then catch back around. Around the stick, catch back around. If you get that, you can work on holding it sideways and then catch. Or you can go upside down with the grip and work on that. The upside down one's the hardest one to catch because it starts to slide down. So you can go straight. This is the easy one. You can go up. This one's a little bit harder. And then you can go upside down. And that one's the hardest one to catch. All right. So give it a try for about 30 seconds. Let's see it. You gotta hold it out away from yourself, otherwise you will whack yourself in the face. And it won't be very fun. All right. Round catch. Ooh, man. I'm not doing too well with the upside down one today. Let's see if I can get it now. Ah, there we go. Straight. And then we have up. Whoosh. And you can spin it both ways. All right. You can practice spinning towards or away from yourself, either one. If you're a little afraid of it hitting yourself, I recommend going away, so that way it's not going to smack you in the face. Keep going just a little bit longer. Use about 10 more seconds. Give it a try, sticking it out. Sticking it out, see it's a stick. Good. Nice. All right, split your hands. Do the other side now. Same thing, hold it straight. Hold it up. Whoa. Hold it upside down. Ooh. One of these days I'm going to get that one. That one is tough. Upside down. There we go. Ah, finally got it. All right. Good. Keep going. And then, as a bonus, now be careful. If you got like a hardwood floor or something, like be nice to the floor. You guys can try doing a little wrap and then a little, oops, I missed it. This one's a little bit harder because you got to throw it before your nunchucks cross. You're just doing a little extra toss in the air as it goes around. One, up, and then toss. You got to do a little circular motion with your stick if you want to be able to do that one. Up, and then toss. Ooh, I missed it. Again, you got to time it right before they cross. Otherwise, they get stuck on your stick. All right, just about 10 more seconds. Keep going. Again, up, straight, upside down, or with a little bit of a toss into there. Oh, man, that is hard. Anybody got that one with the toss? I've only gotten it a couple times. It's just that timing. As soon as it wraps around, you can't throw it anymore. You got to wait till it's right here loose and then pop it up right there. Ah, I've only done it a couple times though. And then toss. Nope, not going to happen anymore. I did it once and that was it. All right, and time right there. Very nice, very nice. You guys go to attention, yes sir. All right, I'm going to give you guys about 1 minute of freestyle time. So that means you can either do your nunchucks or your sticks, or you can do them both together. It doesn't really matter to me. It can be single chuck, double chuck. So let's go ahead and give you about 1 minute, whatever you want. We can work on anything that you've done today. Go. Do anything that you have learned in the past. Do some hand rolls, figure eights, double chucks. Do it with your sticks. Whatever you want. That's it. Show me what you got though. Let's see some things that are going to challenge you if you're going to probably just don't sit there and spin your nunchuck for a whole minute. That's boring. Come on, have some fun. 1, 2. Good. All right, see some gunslingers. See some hand rolls. You got some people. Oh man, is that Alana doing some some. I think she tried to do some gunslingers with her sticks. It hurts, doesn't it? I don't recommend gunslingers with their sticks. All right, good. Keep going. She says no. All right. Good. You've got about 20 more seconds. Keep going. Up, around, whatever you want. You can do some inverted figure eights. We haven't really done that with our sticks before. You grab it right upside down. Doing this. I like that one a lot. You can do catches with your stick too. You can actually do a lot of the nunchuck stuff with your stick. You can just go around your neck, behind your back. You just gotta be careful so you don't whack anything. Good. All right. 3, 2, 1. And time right there. Very nice. All right. Set all your weapons down. Good job. All right. So today was just a little fun. Got some coordination drills. Again, one hand with one thing, another hand with another. It's actually really nice to do every now and then. You can do commas with your bow staff, nunchucks with your bow staff with your stick. Have any combination you want and try to put it together. Sometimes it's just kind of good for your brain to start mixing the weapons together. Because again, a lot of times what you do with one weapon, you end up actually being able to do with the other weapon, but maybe you didn't think about that until you actually started going with it. So that's about it. So double thumbs up. You guys did a very nice job. Way to challenge yourself. And again, just keep practicing. Because remember, we have all levels on for this class. So we might have people that have been on here for maybe 5, 10 years who've been doing nunchucks and bow staff and screamer sticks, and they're going to be doing some crazy awesome stuff. And if you're like an orange belt coming on, it could be a little bit nerve-wracking. You're seeing all these people that are like crazy good, and you're like, oh man. So it's easy to give up. So remember, don't give up. They all started at the same level you're at. They were in the same shoes as you. They started off and they might like be whacking themselves in the face with their nunchucks. All right. So if you hit yourself a whole bunch of times a day, fine. You guys are fine. All right. Don't worry too much about it. You'll get there. You'll have some fun. And for those of you that have been doing it a long time, just keep pushing yourselves. Try to come up with new things. Take it to the next level. You're doing a hand roll. Well, now make it fast with the hand roll. Now do a figure eight with the hand roll. Now do hip, hip up with the hand roll. Like all these things, there's always different levels. There's always new heights you can achieve. So always push yourself and have a little bit of fun. And remember, be safe at home, please. All right. Especially if you have hardwood floors and commas. That could be a really bad mix, all right? So just be careful with whatever you're doing, all right? Go to attention, say yes, sir. Bow, courtesy, hands behind your backs. Thank you guys for coming today. We're gonna have our tricks and kicks class next, so if you're hanging out for that, you can grab a drink of water and we'll get started in about 2-3 minutes. All right, Black Belt Creed. As a dedicated student of the martial arts, I will live my life by the principles of Black Belt. Modesty, courtesy, integrity, perseverance, self-control, and indomitable spirits. Go to attention, yes, sir. Bow, courtesy. Maybe I'll see some of you guys this week for the in-person classes. Go to position, sir. Personal achievement is the best, sir. Awesome. All right. See you guys later, either virtually or in person. Have a good one.